Harpal Brad, one of the leading person and comrade in the organization. He joined Indian Work Association after coming to the United Kingdom in, as far as I remember, 1966, 1967. He was settled in London. He was a lecturer of law in University of Westminster, and he continued teaching there until his retirement. He married to his wife, Harpal Brad, and IWA welcomed Harpal to join. And most of his contributions, one to edit Lalka in English from 79 onward, and Lalkar is a good thing, published bi-monthly up to 2020. It's 40 years of publications. He is the editor, but not written on the heading, but he was supported by Ella, Godfrey, Arif, and Jyoti, particularly 1980s. Yeah. Before 1980s, it was published in Punjabi. I already recorded Lalkar, but later on, for a couple of years in 80s, it was published bilingual. But then IWA decided to publish it in English only, and it is a good thing it continues. Harpal became the member of the National Executive.
Ranjit contributes to that a lot now, his son.
After, even during his education, Ranjit and Jyoti both, they are almost full-time activists of the Communist Party of Great Britain, Marxist-Leninist, and from time to time they support Indian Work Association, but they don't have any major role in the Indian Work Association. Harpal wrote several books on Marxism and Leninism, and that is his very good contribution. And he's a good man.
Sometimes I overheard sort of comrades talking about conflicts in terms of ideology, in terms of Harpal's way of thinking and other members, how they sort of thought. Would you like to comment on that at all?
Now, there is always difference of opinion in the movement on that, and some comrades, they hold him against him rather than as a political argument, but they enter into that he is son of a landlord. His father was a landlord who had several properties and lot of land, and that in their opinion a landlord's son cannot be a communist.
No, these are saying,
and my reply to them, Mao Zedong was son of landlord, and he had a lot of land at Shoshan. And in India, a comrade like EMS Namboodiripad, he was son of a landlord, and several other comrades, and who became full-time dedicated communist and Marxist. Yeah.
And these are the same comrades who are also landlords.
Yes. They are landlords having several houses.
And isn't his nephew high in politics in Punjab?
Manpreet. He joined politics after qualifying from America, and he did qualification here for some years. He also worked actively in the Indian Workers Association during that period. On returning to Punjab, rather than he starting his barrister practice in Punjab, he joined Shromani Akali Dal, which was headed and still headed by his Taya, uncle Prakash Singh Badal, and his cousin Sukhbir Singh Badal now. And Akali Party nominated for him to contest Punjab Assembly election in early 90s, and he won that election with massive majority, and he continued to win from that seat right up to 27. And when the government was formed in 27 by Prakash Singh Badal, he became Chief Minister. And Manpreet became Finance Minister of the Akali government of Punjab. He had political differences with his Taya and his cousin Sukhbir Singh Badal. And in 2010, he parted company with Shromani Akali Dal, and he resigned as a finance minister, and he organized a party named People Party of Punjab, which contested election in 2012 assembly elections. They didn't get any seat, but they received 5% of the total vote, which was sizable vote. And he founded his base among the people, and People of Party Punjab discontinued, and in 2014 he still contested parliamentary election as a candidate from People Party of Punjab, but with the support of Congress. He lost to his sister-in-law, Harsimrat Kaur, wife of his cousin. He lost that. And from 2014 to 2016, gradually he joined the Congress party, and he contested his election in 2017. He won, and the Congress party appointed him as the finance minister of the Congress government, and he is currently the finance minister Oh, but Harpal and Manpreet have their political differences and two roads, but as relatives, they are okay to talk with each other. Yeah, that's Manpreet.